Hi everybody and welcome back to Mad Ferret Studios. Boudicca here. So we are picking up where we left off on the last episode. Kaiden and I are chilling out in our cabin. We just got done with Bleakfalls Barrow, getting the Dragonstone and the Golden Claw. So now it's time to head to Whiterun.
Yes?
Aye, let's hit the road. This is a fine steed. Beautiful day.
Seems the heavens are opening up. Looks like Kinneret's putting on a show.
Got some good pieces out here if you look. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. I don't claim to be the finest weapons and armor. Thanks for the business. Have you met my father? Take a look. some good pieces out here if you the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Terrible and powerful powers, we, your unworthy servants,
My lord, please. You have to listen. I only counsel
What would you have me do then?
We cannot
Nothing?
afford to act
What's the
rashly.
meaning of this
My lord,
interruption?
please.
Jarl Balgruff is not
This is
receiving
rash action.
visitors.
I just think we need more intuition.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Who's this?
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Juventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Boudi will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I will not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my lord.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleakfalls Barrow. A Dragonstone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleakfalls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleakfalls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
Farengar. Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Getting lost in your studies there.
The dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I take this a bit more seriously. For you, if the dragon decides to attack Whiterun, you know you can stop it. Let's go.
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. So it's coming from the south. It's fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. Ferret. Irileth. Better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
You should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're
You
dealing
alright?
Don't worry.
Ah,
Lord.
Dragon's
I'm very
Reach.
safe.
Built to capture and house ferocious, fire-breathing dragons. Which is why it makes perfect sense to build it from wood. Alright.
Let's bring the beast down.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered. Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the western watchtower.
A dragon?
Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves lords if you rant on this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake. No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Under cover. The dragon is still around. No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Huh?
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count! What was that?
Come on.
Forge what bleeds, you grim
can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragon? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather... He used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who can kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? Being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill him. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Houseguard. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruff will want to know what happened here.
I'm glad you're on our side.
That really was a dragon. Those worms were supposed to be lost to the ages. And you took in its very life force. Such a thing can only be done by a Dragonborn. You're sure entertaining with those honeyed words. Feel free to weave me a story. Or sing me a song anytime.
Finest
was it?
cuts, fresh from the wild.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Farengar, don't be so hard on Avedich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
The Greybeards are masters of the Thum. I don't doubt they'll have the answers to the questions you must have. The Jarl's children need a boot up the arse. Spoiled little weaklings.
All right then.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you. Good day.
folks, that cuts it for this episode. We found a shout, absorbed a dragon soul, became a thing, got a house Carl.
It's actually quite beautiful here.
And got property in the city. So with that, I think we will call it on this episode. My kiddos are waking up and they're hungry and they want to eat and they want to play. All that fun stuff. So thank you for joining me for this episode. Please subscribe, like the video. Feel free to leave a comment. It does help us since we are a fairly new channel. And we'll pick up next time on the continuing adventures of Boudicca and Kai. I will talk to you guys later. Bye for now.